Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my Home Bargains money saving haul. We went off to Home Bargains. It's an hour away. We found a different one which was supposed to be about sort of 35 minutes away, and they turned out to be a big diversion. So it took us nearly an hour to get there, so it wasn't any closer than the one we usually go to. It was slightly disappointing as it was a very small Home Bargain, so I couldn't get some of the things I usually get. But even so, I did quite well and I got a few really good bargains. These are all really good bargains to me because locally I can't get them this cheap. So I try and get a few things. I am in the middle of re-evaluating how I do my shopping and what I actually buy. But at the moment, this is what I got. So I bought 2 packs of their multi-surface antibiotic wipes. These are 75p and it says 80 wipes in there. Now locally in Morrison's they do their own brand. They're £1 for 80 wipes. I did go to Wilko's once, again I haven't got one close to me, and I thought I had a really good deal with their wipes, but it turned out there was only 50 in a pack. So sometimes you think it's cheaper, but it's because it's a smaller pack. So these are really good, 75p for 80. That's the best I've found. I am still using them like crazy. However, I am looking into perhaps just getting some cloths and you know, a bottle of sanitizer and doing things differently now that the world's calmed down a little bit. I also bought some floor wipes. These are 59p. That was really good. I use those for my bathroom floor and they're really big and they smell really good. I bought this bottle of sink and plug and blocker. It was 99p. That's really good for your plugs. I've used that before. It does say to use half the bottle on each sink, but I find that you don't need quite that much and it still gives you plugs, especially if you've got teenage girls with long hair. It's really good every so often to put down the shower. I bought 2 bottles of bleach. They were 45p each. I can't find anything that cheap locally. The cheapest locally I found is about 60p. I saw this pink one. I thought, well, I've never seen that one before, so that's why I got that one. And then I just got a normal bleach, one for upstairs, one for downstairs. I picked up some toothpaste. Aquafresh, really big, 125 mils, 95p. This is my daughter's favourite toothpaste. I found this one. This is the Oral-B. This was only 79p for 100 millilitres. So this is the one I use most of the time. I don't really care much about toothpaste. I just use whatever's the cheapest. I used to get an own brand one locally. I think it was Morrison's or something, but they haven't had it in for a while. So I saw this for 79p. I thought I'd get that. My husband's got sensitive teeth, so he uses this one. This is $1.99 for the Sensodyne. It seems to be cheaper in Home Bargains than anywhere else. So whenever I go there, I always pick one to have in the cupboard for him. I always like to have a few toothbrushes in case my children come to visit and occasionally they've forgotten their toothbrushes. So I like to have a few in the cupboard just so I know I've got some spares. This was the best deal I could find. These are some Colgate ones, but I get any toothbrushes because they're only for spares, and there was 4 for 99p. This was really good, but I did slip up. This is for my daughter, and it was this argan oil. I thought I'd got a shampoo and conditioner, and it turns out I picked up 2 shampoos. So I will have to pop somewhere and get some conditioner. But these are really big, and these are 300 mils, and they were 99p. So I thought that was a really good deal there, a huge bottle. So hopefully that will last a little while. Picked up some of the compostable bags. These have been a real game changer. 99p for 20. I eat a lot of bananas and stuff, and I can just put the skins and that in here and put them in my compost bin outside, and it's just making things a bit easier for me. I bought these. These are the best hand washes I've found for the money. 600 mils, and they're still 99p. I am having a look on what I do with hand wash. I seem to spend a lot of money on this sort of thing, and it's a lot of plastic, but at the moment clean hands is really important. I tried watering it down and it doesn't seem to water down very well. It just goes all strange, and you don't seem to get a proper hand wash with it. But it was 99p for 600, so I got 2 of those. I haven't stocked up as much. I'm not sort of bulk buying, getting as many things. I'm trying to use up everything in my cupboard, and I just haven't got the money up front, because that is the trouble of going and doing huge shops. You do need a lot of money up front. I found this small thing of Heinz tomato sauce for £1.09, and I found a mayonnaise for £1. This is quite a good size. This is for my daughter, £3.95, and that was £1. I got my husband his favourite coffee because I had to see it in there, and that was £4.49. And how big's that jar? 200 grams. Locally, it's about £6.50. So whenever I see it, I grab some for the cupboard because that's what he likes to drink. Boringly, I got some black pens. It's exam season, so they were £1.69. Or was it £1.61? I can't even read my own handwriting, but I just got a pack of pens. I bought these Jakemans. I always like to have some in the cupboard, but I am trying to cut down on stuff like that because I think I've got into a habit of sucking loads of mints or Jakemans, and I think it's really bad for my teeth. But they were 59p, so I just got the one. Locally, they're about 89p or more, so 59p, pick one up. I bought some chocolate for my daughter, £1.79 for 9 little bars. Again, it's exam season, so I thought that would be quite good for portion control, and when she's feeling super stressed, you can have one of those. Again, the same with the mints. That was quite a good buy. That was 4 rolls of mints for 95p, because it was the 3+1. They're the soft mints. So got those for her. Bought a pack of these large bags, tie handle bags. They were 79p for 25. They're really good. She puts a drink bottle in one of those for school because, as everyone knows, drink bottles always leak. So I don't know what seems to happen with the bags. They seem to disappear. So I try and get some nice large ones as well. Really handy for putting things in. I do try and reuse them as much as I can, but they're always handy to have around. Found some cat food for this old farm cat that I still feed, and considering she's basically a wild cat, she's incredibly fussy. So these were £2.99 for 6. And they were these fishy flavours, so I thought, oh, I'll try those with her and see if she likes those. But locally, I can only get like brands, and that's really pricey. And as I say, she's not even really my cat, but I think she sort of adopted us. But I mean, you can't pick her up, and she doesn't come in the house or anything. She just literally comes for food. So I got those for her. That was £2.99 for the 6 cans. I picked up a picnic blanket. This is a little bit of a luxury. Our old picnic blanket we'd had for a good few years, I had to bin it. It was just in such a bad state. And I thought for sort of trips out, picnics, even sitting in the garden, it's always handy to have a picnic blanket. This was £3.99, and yeah, just a standard picnic blanket. It was there, I saw it. I might have been able to get one cheaper, possibly, I don't know, but I don't go off that often really, because I only do local driving. So I thought, while it was there, bird in the hand, £3.99, this picnic blanket. I found these rice thins. I haven't had these for a while. I actually bought these for Eurovision, so we always have a few snacks and things and enjoy our little Eurovision party. We get our flags out, and I love watching it and looking at all the wacky outfits and stage shows. I have done all my life, so love it. So these are part of our little Eurovision snack things. They were 79p. They've actually stayed the same price for a long time now, but you can't always get them. I hadn't seen them for ages, so I bought 2 packs while I was there. I got another one of these chocolate ice cream treat things. This was £1. I had this on my banana and ice cream quite a lot, and it's just good. So I bought that. I also bought these gluten-free breakfast biscuits for my daughter. They were £1.29 in Morrison's. They're £1.89. So I thought, oh, I'll just get the 1 box of those. I saw these. These are now vegan, Brad the Bunny sweets, and they were 99p. And so I just had to try them. So I thought I'll get those. I didn't really need to buy those, but I did. I thought, oh, I will get some bunnies for a treat, possibly for Eurovision night. I can't remember. I think that these were 89p. I can't remember what the rice cakes were. I did very well writing everything out, and then I've forgotten about the rice cakes. I think they were 89p. We just get through a lot of rice cakes. So whenever I see some, I just pick some up and put in the cupboard, because we all eat rice cakes in our family. So it was just a pack of rice cakes. My daughter wanted some popcorn in little bags for taking to school and for snacks and whatever, and this is just what I happened to find. It was on offer for £1.19 for 6 little bags, sweet and salted popcorn. So I just got 2 bags of those for her. That'll last a good few weeks now. Found these vegan Marilyn cookies. They were 59p, which was unbelievable, and they're still in date. They're in date till November. So I couldn't believe it. Cookies that are used, especially Maryland cookies, they're usually really pricey. And it said they were vegan. I actually bought 2 packs of these. My husband and I shared one in the car just to try. I'm not a biscuit person. It's not one of my vices. So they were okay. But this pack, my husband will have probably for his packed lunches or something next week, but I won't be eating anymore. As I say, they were good, but I'm just not a biscuit person. But I don't tend to buy them very often, but as a treat I thought, we'll get those just to say we've tried them. So that was 59p. I've got 2 of those. Then I found some Dolmio pasta sauce, the tomato and basil. This is a firm favourite for my husband and my daughter, and it's easy for them to do. They just, on the nights that I'm working, they can just make pasta and put this in the microwave. And these are £1.19 each. When they're actually on a deal in the supermarkets, it's 2 for £2.50, which makes it £1.25 when they're actually on offer. So as you can tell with that, normally they're a lot more. And so when I see them and they're at a good price, I always pick a few up to go in the cupboard. So £1.19. The only other thing I got, which I haven't got here to show you, is I did treat myself to a bar of chocolate. They had some, like a brand I hadn't heard before, a big bar of dark chocolate rum and raisin flavour, which is my favourite. And that was £1.29 for the biggest bar I've ever seen. Sometimes I've got the Bourneville one, which is £1. But I have noticed that with some of the Bourneville brands now, they're putting milk in the dark chocolate. And I haven't seen them so much, so maybe that's why. Maybe they're discontinuing them to change the recipe. So I did see a bar of rum and raisin, which I haven't eaten it all. My husband and I had some last night, and I've saved some for tonight. I have cut down an awful lot on stuff like that because it's not a necessity. But now and again, it is a good treat to sort of, make life worth living. So there we are. That is all my things. I am in the middle of reviewing my shopping habits, but this saved me quite a lot of money because I cannot get this stuff locally at these sorts of prices. Oh, I did buy myself a mug. This had a squirrel on it. I thought I had one of these before and I thought I'd lost it. I'd looked everywhere for it and I saw this one in Homebargains. It was £1.29. I absolutely love squirrels. I am a little squirrel. I buy bargains and squirrel them away for a rainy day. And would you believe it? I bought this yesterday for myself as a treat, and then I've actually just found my old one. I mean, how a coincidence is that? I hadn't seen it for ages, but I'm a sucker for anything with squirrels on, especially grey squirrels, because that's what we have around here, and I think they're adorable, and I love the way they are so busy and how they store for winter days and things. As I say, I am a little squirrel. So that was my treat for the shopping trip, that and a bit of dark chocolate. My little squirrel. So to all you squirrels out there hunting out your bargains and storing them for rainy days, have fun, and until next time, stay frugal.